What's up, guys? Back for another Wuthering Waves video. In this video, we're going to talk about how good is Wuthering Waves launch. Now that we're 3 weeks into the game, I feel like it's a fair assessment of how the game is. Obviously, I didn't want to do it too early because, like, a weekend is a little too short. You know, they're still ironing out the bugs, and we don't have too many events. 2 weeks in, I was like, let's wait a little bit longer, right? And now that we're 3 weeks in and we have a few more events under our belt, it's pretty much the gist of what we're getting. The patch update ends in 12 days and 19 hours. So we're about more than halfway. I feel like it's pretty fair to assess the game now. But otherwise, pretty good so far with the bug fixes. Obviously, I can't open up a tab to show that. My game has run significantly better since launch. It also helps that you have it in your C drive. I know a lot of people have it in their D drive. I was one of them. It just automatically went and downloaded it there, and I never noticed it until I re-downloaded it to try to see if that would fix some issues. And I know a few other people also commented on a Twitter thread that I made about it and said that this fixed their game. So if you're one of the people who their games aren't running good, make sure it is on your C drive and not your D drive. But then let's jump into the events. So the events have been pretty good. We've gotten a good chunk of them, right? Obviously, like these ones don't really count because they're the launch ones, but stuff like Overdash Club, it's short, but I mean, hey, it's something, right? We have this event that just came out. We have the alloy smelt event. We have the trial character ones, which don't technically count because they're always just going to be when the banner comes out. But it is cool. I do like this feature from other games as well. Then we have the depths, and then we have this new Wuthering exploration. So a good chunk of events, and they all give out these, which is insanely good because these are the hardest echoes to farm. So big W there, fixing a issue people have by giving them through events. One thing that I don't like though is time gated. This something like this is fine, right? Where it's just a simple like do like daily task and then wait the next day. That's fine, right? However, events like the alloy smelt where you're limited to doing them is kind of annoying. I know it's like player retention and it makes people come back to play more, but I mean like come on, it's a fighting one. Just let me do the whole thing. Like I want to play more. That's why I like the depths of the elusive realm event because even though you're limited to what characters you can bring, you can still do the whole event at once, and there's a lot of stuff to it. There's like use certain characters, use certain echoes to get a max level, all this stuff. Very nice, very cool event. I think this is the best event that we've had so far. WutheringWaves. Too fair, there's not a ton of them out right now. And obviously, I haven't done this one yet, so I can't say on this one. But if the future events are more like this, big W there. Now, let's go into the Battle Pass. The Battle Pass is pretty good. Some of the stuff is a little annoying, like tune echoes. I feel like not everybody's going to be able to do that. But most of the tasks that they have you do, like consumables, daily quests, task fields, are pretty easy. So big W or Battle Pass is pretty easy to finish. For the summons are pretty solid. You're 50-50. 80 pity, the weapons guaranteed is very nice. The weapon banner being guaranteed where you can use. I recommend always using your luster sides on this to get all the weapons because they're very useful. Very nice. I do like the summon system a lot. Also with the store, big W here because the item exchange is insanely god tier. Like, please don't ever change this WutheringWaves. It's so nice. Being able to pick dupes of the current banner character is insane. Plus, the stuff you can buy from this is really nice. Same with, what was it? Oh, you can't see it, but there is a extra option to get these materials. I believe it resets right here, and you're able to get 5 each, which is very nice. Also, the point shop being right here is very nice, so you don't have to go to the Tower Adversity or the simulation trainings, which, by the way, simulation trainings, these things right here that I'm next to, if my control will turn, are so fun. I can't wait for them to add more of these. They super fun and engaging challenge. I really hope that they add more difficulties or just add more bosses over time because it's one of the most fun things in WutheringWaves because the combat in this game is very, very fun. Now, another thing is the data bank. I think the data bank is very well crafted. It does suck having to grind out the echoes because the drop rate for the gold ones could be a little stingy, but you'll get it done over time. It's not that bad of a grind. Plus this feature right here, let's see if I have enough, where I can fuse 5 echoes into a new one is very nice. Let's see what I get. All right. Oh, I got 2 golds. Let's see. Ah, Spectro on a fusion. That does suck. Spectro on Electro. Okay, that does suck. That could have been really good. But I do like this feature, even though it's random, it can help you. I've gotten a few good echoes from this. The data bank is also pretty good. Right now, I am at 80% 5-star, 20% 4-star at level 20. I'm assuming that eventually they'll update it and you'll probably have a 100% 5-star drop rate later on when we get more echoes to level this up. Otherwise, data bank, very nice feature. And then let's wrap it up with the characters and how you gear them. The characters are all super fun. There are a few issues I have with some of the switching, right? Because I notice every time you switch, they'll automatically attack, which the tracking isn't the greatest, and I've pretty much always just hit a random deer or bunny, which is a bit annoying. So the tracking could be a bit better, and I've really noticed it on switches for some reason. So that is obviously if you do an outro skill, it's a bit different. They'll pretty much always target the actual enemies, but when you just do a random switch and they throw out like a normal attack, it always hits like a random deer that's nearby. And I always think it's funny, but it's a little annoying. Otherwise, weapons are totally fine. How you level up your traces, I'm gonna call that because I put star a lot. This is fine. It takes a lot to get a character up, but I mean, it's the beginning of the game. It is what it is, right? Dupes are, I mean, standard dupes. The one thing that is annoying with echoes, though, I think being able to farm them up is pretty nice, but I feel like we don't get nearly enough echo XP. I wish you could feed in other echoes. Even if it's just like only to level like 15, right? Let me click on an echo. I believe on this one level up. Actually, let me just go to a character I don't have the echoes level. I believe you do not have them leveled up. Yeah, okay, let's go to upgrade real quick. Even if you could only get them to like 10 or 15, right, which is like roughly halfway with echoes, and then you have to use the echo XP items, I feel like that would still be pretty nice, just because, man, it takes so much resources. Even in the future when you have a lot of characters built, even just trying to get other characters out is going to take so much. And the game definitely doesn't give you nearly enough echo XP to warrant trying to get characters out. Not even to take into account if you get crappy rolls. Like, I believe my Yinlin has a really bad roll. Let me see. Okay, this one isn't too bad. What about this one? Okay, yeah, this one. This one has crit rate, defense, HP. Obviously, you would want stuff like crit rate, crit damage, like, you know, ult percent, skill percent, whatever it may be for your characters. Having something like this after using most of your Echo XP does kind of suck. That's why I recommend only doing it one at a time to really see if you're going to use the Echo or not. But yeah, the Echo leveling up system could definitely use an improvement. If they want to give out more XP, make it cost less XP to level up, let us feed in Echoes, whatever it may be, is fine. I'm sure they'll figure out. But that's pretty much the only like huge dislike I have about WutheringWaves at the moment. Everything else is either good or, you know, it is what it is. It's fair enough. You know, they want us to play the game like the event's taking a couple days, even though I'm not a huge fan of it. Otherwise, that would pretty much be it for the video. Let me know in the comments what your favorite part about WutheringWaves is. What do you think they can improve on? What do you think of the current systems in the game? And of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next WutheringWaves video.